Hi, this is Miss Frout, and I hope you're having a great summer, and it's so cool that you joined the Summer Tribe program. And I was going to do a video for my day 2 here for June 9th, and the 2 games that we're going to be doing, my kids just love, if I can put games in anything we learned at home, they just love it. And so the first game we're going to play is a dice game. And you'll just need 1 die. And I know it's weird that they call this 1 die instead of 1 dice. Now on the direction sheet I put 1 dice because I just thought it sounded funny. But technically I looked it up and it's just called 1 die. And so you on for this game, it's called pig. Okay, you don't want to be a pig in this game, okay? So this game is called pig, and you'll get 1 die, and you'll have a partner, or you could have 3. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a die, and if I get a 2, 3, 4, or 5 or 6, then I can keep that score on my turn. And I'm trying to get to 100 before my other guy, before the person I'm going against, okay? So, but if I roll the 1, then my turn is gone, and all the points I got on my turn is gone. Now, I get to keep the other ones on previous turns, but not this turn, okay? So I'll show you how it works. So I would have a piece of paper so you can keep track of your points and your partner's points, okay? So I would probably just put my name down, and then your partner's name down, okay? And then you would do different turns, okay? So let's see. So I'm going to roll this. Oh, I just rolled a 1. So if I roll a 1, my turn is totally gone. I didn't get anything. So let me try this again. Okay, I got a 5. So I have a 5. Now I can keep going if I want, or I can just keep those 5 points. But I'm going to keep going. So roll it again. I get another 5. So this game really helps me try to do the mental math in my head, to try to do my addition skills. So I'm going to go 5 plus 5 is 10. So I have 10 points. And this is what this game is going to help to try to get you to add those numbers up in your head, okay? So 5 plus 5 is 10. So should I keep those 10 points or go on? Because if I get a 1, remember, I'm done that turn and I lose all those points. I lose my 10 points. Okay, so I'm going to keep them going on. I have a 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. So I have 13 so far. I think I'm going to try to go. Remember, whoever gets the 100 first. Oh, it fell off the deck. Hold on. I got a 6. Okay, so... And you might have to write down the points if you can, forget. So I have 13 plus 6 is 19 points. Oh, I got a big point. Okay, I'm going to go one more time. Okay, I got a 5. So you would do your 19 points plus 5. Now, this is where you have to get in there. So it would be 24 points. That's what you think in your head, okay? So I'm going to think I would write that. I would just keep it because I'm nervous and I'm not much of a gambler. Or you can be a pig and be greedy and keep going, okay? So I'd put my 24 points for my turn down there. Okay, let's just say if I would keep going, I got a 2, so I'd been all right. So you might want to keep going and keep trying and see. But remember, if you get that 1, you're done. So your partner would go, and then whenever they stop, they give it back to you, and the first person that gets to 100 wins. So, and see who wasn't the pig, okay? So this is a fun game to do those mental math, to work on that addition. And you can also switch it up if you want to. I haven't tried it with this too much, but you could do multiplication. So like, let's say instead of addition. So if I got a 2, then I got a 3, it'd be 2 times 3 would be 6. And you could do multiplication that way. Now, if it get really high, then you could work on your multiplication with, like, let's say if I had a 24 and I had to work on times 6, and then you can work on this kind of multiplication too, where the 6 times 4 is 24, and you put the 2 over here, and 4. 6 times 2 is 12, 13, 14, and there you have your 144. You'd be all the way over the 100 quick, wouldn't you? The multiplication part would be a quicker part because it would get to the 100 quicker. But the addition is really important, I think, too, to get working to do that addition in your mind, in your head. Okay, so that's pig, and it's really fun. I have printed directions for you. And the next game is multiplication squares. And when we would always my family would always go to restaurants and stuff, they would have these little squares there. And I don't know if you've seen these little square games, and you take turns putting lines, and then when you when you connect all the dots on the square, that square is yours. Whoever, it doesn't matter if they have one line on it and you have one on it, Whoever puts the last line, it's yours, and you try to get your unit, you put your initial in it, and then you try to get the most boxes with your initial in it. Well, this is a little bit different. This is called multiplication squares, okay? And multiplication squares, I can't talk. You take your 2 die, and you can roll and see who goes first and see who has the highest number. And you take your 2 die, and you roll it, okay? So I've got a 5 and a 6. So I take 5. This is going to really work on your multiplication skills here. So 5 times 6 is 30. So I'm going to find the 30, and each of you needs your own color marker. So let's say mine is turquoise. So 5 times 6 is 30, and I'll have a multiplication chart in there too so you can check yourself. But it's 30, so I would put a line right here, okay? Or I could put a line where there's another 30, wherever I think, okay? So then my turn's done. Let's say another person comes up, and they roll. And they get a 3 and a 5, so that's 3 times 5 is 15. So they would take their marker. Let's see if I find 15. Oh, here's a 15. There's several 15s. And so you keep going. And if I get a 30, I'm going to come up here and put it here or wherever. And whenever the box is closed, so let's say this box like this. So whenever the turns and this box is getting ready to be closed, and I'm the first person, I'm going to close it because I want those boxes, okay? So I'm going to close the box, and then I'm going to color it in with my color, and this is my square, okay? So the person that gets the most squares wins. So you wouldn't get the most squares. So this is a nice game to review your multiplication facts, and it's fun to take turns. And so this is a great game to do this. So it's called multiplication squares. I hope you have fun playing these 2 games with your family. Sorry about my dog barking, Gage. And have a great summer.